Yo, 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 yo. So, a quick message. So, I was just sitting down on the Sabbath day, enjoying the Sabbath day, reading out the Bible, watching the story, and teaching my son about the story of Joseph, how his own people sold him out, treated him wrong, threw him in the well because he had dreams and he believed in them. And I can relate to that. And how karma done caught up with those people, his own people. And that don't mean nothing because you are a descendant of Israelite. That don't mean nothing. Those same 12 tribes that betrayed their brother Joseph threw him in the well and sold him off for 20 shekels as a slave to Egypt. Just because you were an Israelite don't mean you can't do nobody wrong. Don't mean you can't do no harm, no wrong. But back to my point, I could relate to that story because my own peoples done did me wrong, did me in, talked about me, sold me out basically. Talking about me, telling people my business, my own family and friends, people that actually know me, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care what you heard about me or what somebody said about me on the outside of me. Because you're my inner circle. You feel me? You supposed to have my back. I don't care who come around. You let someone else infiltrate and let you see me in a different light and control how you feel about me. But that's okay because I believe, just like Joseph did, I believe that my dreams still gonna come true. I don't care how long it takes. Period. I still got the faith. And all that little witchcraft and stuff y'all doing, that's okay because it's already backfired and I already know about it. Y'all ain't gonna stop it for long because what y'all failed to realize, I told y'all, if I am destined and I am destined for success and greatness, there is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do to stop it. You may have delayed it. And if you delayed it, it was supposed to happen because it goes in divine order. It was in his plan. So like I said, it's still going to come. It is written already. My plan is already written and set out. But back to the story of Joseph, they sold him off. He then began working his way up as a slave. They didn't know he knew how to read. He was reading. He was teaching them. He was working and building, and one of the pharaohs found favor in him and took him in at his own house. Then his wife or his mistress, whatever, set Joseph up. It's like that, divine order. Even while he is favored, he was still getting attacked. Just like me, even when I'm favored, I was still getting attacked. But we gonna finish this story out. The Pharaoh's wife set Joseph up because she wanted to sleep with him, and he rejected her, and that did something to her ego. So she basically got him thrown in jail. Okay, it was a setback after setback after setback. But God still favored him. God still blessed him in the midst of chaos. He was in that jail cell. While he was there, he used his gifts of dream interpretation. When he was talking to two people that he was telling them their dreams in there, one man came to him and said, I had a dream about this, that, and the other. He said, that mean in 3 days, the Pharaoh gonna free you from jail and you gonna be back, you gonna be his wine bearer again. Back at his throne, making wine for him again. The other man, he said in 3 days, your head gonna get cut off. And his interpretations came to pass. So while God was working on Joseph in that cell, Joseph had asked the man that was going to be the wine bearer to tell the Pharaoh to free him and to not forget about him. While the other man, he interpreted the dream, his head got cut off. So the man who was supposed to tell Pharaoh about Joseph forgotten about Joseph in that cell. And he been forgotten for 2 years. Years have passed and he just not remembered him when the Pharaoh of that land at that time had a dream and nobody in the land could interpret it. And then that's when the wine bearer had remembered, oh, I remember this man in jail, Joseph, who interpreted my dream. He can help you. Then boom, God had helped him right there. This your new job. Became an interpreter. Then when he became an interpreter, he relieved the Pharaoh of his worries and he became a wise man. He gave him power over the land to do whatever that the slaves, he told him that he gave power over the slaves. He orchestrated and told them what to do so they could store up wheat and stuff and food and stuff for the land, because Joseph had interpreted to the Pharaoh that it was going to be 7 years of famine. Then back to what I said, his brother sold him off. When there was famine going across the lands, right? His brothers winded up coming to Egypt to come and buy food. And all of a sudden, that's how karma works. You see how that works? His own brothers done did him wrong, talked about him, bullied him, sold him off. And he done came back. He even warned him in a dream in the beginning. He had a dream that his brothers was going to bow to him. And that's what they did. They came over there and bowed to him. They didn't even recognize Joseph. They didn't even know he was a Pharaoh. Or, I'm sorry, they didn't even know he was a wise man of the land. But then Joseph was playing games with him because, he didn't know what he wanted to do. He was so hurt and hardened from how they treated him, how they did him. You sold your own brother off. Your own brother. But that's okay, because God still gave him favor. He gave them more power than his own peoples that treated him wrong. The power was in his hands to do his brothers how he wanted to do them. However he wanted to. He could have beheaded them. He could have killed them. He could have did anything. But it was the compassion. See, the people, they can do you any kind of way. They could do Joseph any kind of way. They could do me any kind of way. You feel me? But if it was that compassion, see, because that God had placed all that power in his hands, he still had compassion for his brothers. He still had love for them and still spared them, even though he played little games with them. Then he revealed himself. Then he helped his brothers. He ate, he gave them a place to stay and all that. They all cherished each other and enjoyed each other, reunited, forgave them, and blessed them. Don't even worry about it. If you ever gone through so much stuff, that means you are chosen, yo. You chosen. And God is going to give you the power over those people who had did you wrong. And I have faith in that. I have so much faith in that. For all the people who did me dirty for no reason, even people who don't even know me, did me dirty, said some things about me. You don't even know a damn thing about me, but what somebody else said about me. You gonna wish you never did that. But I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna keep the faith, period, on all sides of the coin. But that's the message I wanted to say.